Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a simple trick that will make this beach landscape super easy for beginners to paint. I've marked out the canvas into roughly 5 equal sections, and I've also given it a coat of thinned down white paint. This is going to make it really easy to blend out colours. On the top section I'm putting equal amounts of cobalt blue and brilliant purple. I've got a little white paint on my brush and I'm going to blend that into the white paint underneath. I've got a really nice soft bristled flat brush which is going to make it easier still, and just gradually smooth it onto the canvas, blending it down into the white on the second section. Then I'm going to put equal parts of permanent rose and rose pink. I've got a little white on my brush again, and I'm going to blend that into the bluey purple colour above. If you use the back of the brush when you finish blending, it'll stop you from getting any harsh lines or extra streaks and give it a nice soft finish. For the third section down, I'm putting a little permanent rose and some Naples yellow. You can add a little white as well to make it lighter, and then we'll blend that colour into the pink above. Just from side to side, a little bit of a figure 8 movement with the brush also works well. Blend it upwards and downwards until you get a really nice gradient and a soft finish. Again, I'm using the back of the brush just to get that nice soft finish at the end. Now I've got my cobalt blue and brilliant purple with just a little white. On the tip of the brush I've got my ruler, and at the bottom of the third section I'm going to draw a line across the canvas, and this is where the sea will begin. So we'll just first come in with our lovely bluey purple colour. We'll sweep that across, and all of the white paint underneath is still nice and wet, so it's still making it really easy to blend. We can put in a little permanent rose, a little Naples yellow, and really all I'm going to do is blend the sky colours into the water, blend them all together so we've got that lovely reflection of the sky colours in the sea. We'll put a little Naples yellow and white at the bottom, and then blend everything together. At the bottom section, probably halfway down the bottom section, we'll put in some cobalt blue, some permanent rose and some cadmium orange this time to make it darker, and we'll put in the wet sand and do a nice curvy edge where the ocean meets the sand. While the paint's still wet, I've cleaned my brush. I've got white paint on the very tip with maybe just a little Naples yellow if you'd like to, and we'll start putting in a few little dabs to give the indication of some waves breaking. Doesn't have to be detailed at all, it's just a little indication of the waves, so just dab that brush on backwards and forwards along the canvas, not worrying too much about detail, and a little bit on the foreground. We'll also start putting in just a little bit below where our sun's going to be to give that nice reflection in the water. Just bringing it down. I've changed to a smaller brush as well, so I can just get a little bit more detail in there. But it's the same technique. I'm just dabbing that brush on, smearing the white paint into the colour underneath so it's still nice and soft on the wet paint. And then once I finish this part, I'm going to let it completely dry before I come in with anything else. When it's dry, we're going to start putting in our sun, and that is just Naples yellow with some white. And we can also come in with a small round brush and just put a few little dots and dabs of white paint to give the effect of that nice foamy ocean coming into the shore. For my palm trees, they're going to be mostly in shadow, so I'm using my cobalt blue, cadmium orange and permanent rose. These are all colours that I had left over from the sky and the ocean. Mix them together to get a nice dark blue colour. And with a small round brush, we're going to start sweeping in the palm tree leaves. So we'll do one sweep coming down and then the leaves moving in to meet that in the middle. The easiest way is to use the point of the brush and barely touch the canvas, and then gradually press the brush down more as you get into the centre, and then the line becomes thicker. And we'll work our way down, all the way down the leaf. We can put a few thin ones in, we can maybe cross a few over to make it look more natural, and they'll get smaller and smaller the closer we get to the tip of the leaf. If you keep your paint nice and thin, it'll make it easier to work with as well, and it'll give you a nice sharp point. Just a little on the brush at a time, point of the brush, and then sweeping it down, pressing on a little more. And you can put in as many leaves as you like, and you can position them wherever you think they'll look good. I'm going to put some on both sides, so I'll do the same on the right hand side. Paint's nice and thin. Just pressing it down slowly as we move into the middle. Then when I'm happy with the silhouette, I'm going to come in and just put a little bit of either permanent rose or cadmium orange here and there on the leaves to give a really nice warm sunset glow. I hope you've enjoyed painting with me today. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button for me. It really does help.